Welcome to another ARMS Nintendo Switch news roundup. I got a lot of news to get through. Pretty much Nintendo lifted the lid on ARMS and we pretty much know everything about what we will get in ARMS when the game does release on the 16th of June, which is a month away. Really can't wait to play the game. I thought Nintendo did a really good job with the Direct. I'm just really excited for the game, but let's just kick things off with the new characters that they did announce. So Kid Cobra, Bite and Bark and Twin Tail have been announced as the final new playable characters in ARMS for the moment. I will get into that later on in the video. So pretty much Kid Cobra is a fan of selfie sticks and live streaming. This hip fighter pounces on opponents with a charged up dash. Bite and Bark looked really fun to play. Basically they are two fighters in one. Bite and Bark are a robot fighter and his canine companion battling together to unleash devastating combo attacks, and they did show some of those combo attacks in the Direct. Like I said, I really can't wait to try out this character. It looks really fun to play. The next character also looks really fun, and that is Twin Tail. So pretty much as an A-list actress, Twin Tail uses her celebrity status to render her opponents utterly starstruck as she walks the red carpet to victory. Pretty much Twin Tail, she doesn't have stretchy arms like all of the other characters. Pretty much her hair is what you fight with, which is really cool. Sort of reminds me of Bayonetta. So yeah, definitely I'm looking forward to trying her out. So we found out all of the game modes that will be in ARMS. They are split into two categories. One is versus mode, the other is multiplayer. So versus mode is filled with fight. So this is the main multiplayer mode where two fighters battle against each other one-on-one to claim the victory. During the fight, bombs and other healing items drop in, adding some strategic options to the proceedings. You got Teamfight, which is the 2 versus 2 mode which got revealed in the last Nintendo Direct. So pretty much in this mode, two players are attached by strings and must team up to battle against another team of two. Attacks can hit allies, so you've got to be careful where you place your punches, because you could damage your ally which is tied to you by string, and pretty much you can get caught up in bombs as well from the other team. The other team can send over bombs and pretty much you can get caught up in that. So like if it's aimed at your teammate, because you are attached by a string, you could get caught up in that. So you got to be really careful in this 2 versus 2 mode. Looks a really interesting mode. Definitely I'm looking forward to trying this out. So pretty much you've got V-ball, which is similar to volleyball, but it looks a lot more extreme than volleyball. It involves knocking an explosive ball into the opponent's court. You can even send your arms over to the other side of the court. You got hoops, which looks really fun. So pretty much you got to grab your opponent and then shoot them into the net, or you can even dunk them into the net as well. You got skill shot, where you pretty much got to break as many targets as possible using the versatile powers of ARMS. You've got 1 on 100, where you've got to defeat 100 enemies in a row, one at a time, in this progressive battle mode. So I'm sure the enemies will get harder as you progress through that mode. So you've got ARMS test and training, where pretty much players can try out randomized ARMS combinations, and basically you will get a set of varied drills which will help you in the battle. It will help you to train so you can do well in other game modes. You also got the ARMS getter mode. That is where you get new arms. That's where you buy new arms as well. Also you can use your money to upgrade arms, and basically you can unlock arms that you've already got. But what is interesting is that normally it's like in games like Overwatch, duplicates are a bad thing, but with ARMS if you get a duplicate, basically it will make your arm even more powerful than before. So duplicates are a good thing. So if you've got an arm that you've already got in your arsenal, it will make it stronger, which I think is a really cool thing. Definitely pleased about that. So basically we are moving now on to the multiplayer modes. So pretty much you got the Grand Prix mode, where basically you've got to win 10 straight matches in Grand Prix, and players will face a final opponent to be crowned the ARMS champion. Another interesting piece of information about the Grand Prix mode is that it will have 7 difficulty levels, and to unlock the ranked mode you'll have to clear Grand Prix the 4th level. So you pretty much have got to get to the 4th level, beat it, and then you will unlock the ranked mode. So the ranked mode will not be unlocked straight away. You will have to beat the Grand Prix on the 4th level to unlock the ranked mode. Grand Prix can be played locally with 1 or 2 players. So the next mode is party match mode. So by connecting your Switch console to the internet, players can battle with up to 3 other ARMS players at a time that are in the same lobby as you. One lobby can hold up to 10 systems, but with up to 2 players per system, 20 players can potentially get together in the same lobby, which is really cool. Can't wait to experience that. So the last multiplayer mode is ranked match. So in this time honoured Coliseum, players compete online in one-on-one battles. By winning, you pretty much get ranking points. If you lose, you lose your ranking points, and pretty much you will have to wait probably to get into a ranked match, but you can play any of the other multiplayer modes whilst you are waiting. So you can play Grand Prix whilst you are waiting, and then once you got into a ranked match, you will leave that game mode to go into that ranked match. Actually, there is one more game mode which I haven't talked about yet, and that is the local wireless mode. So pretty much when playing in local wireless mode, up to 8 players with 8 separate systems in the same room gather in an in-game lobby and battle up to 3 other players at a time, like in party match. So yeah, there's plenty of game modes to try out. Definitely I'm looking forward to playing hoops and volleyball, or v-ball as it's called. 2 vs 2 mode as well looks really fun. So the last 2 things that I need to talk about is that ARMS will be following Splatoon, where it will be getting 3 updates. So new stages, new characters and new ARMS will be coming after launch for free. And oh my god, this is such a great move, and it's just got me even more excited for the game. It will help to keep the excitement going, because as soon as you stop playing ARMS, you're gonna have to keep coming back to to check out the new stages, to check out the new characters. Like when a new character drops, they probably will drop a new stage as well, because it seems like stages are tied to characters, so each character has their own stage. So yeah, it's just great that Nintendo are doing this. So yeah, ARMS will be getting 3 updates. And the last thing that just got me flipping even more excited is that we can play ARMS next week, because there's going to be a global Testpunch, which is a really clever name. It's not the Splatoon test fire, because obviously you're not shooting anything. It's a Testpunch because you are fighting. It's a fighting game. A clever name. Testpunch will be going live next week, 26th of May to the 28th of May. But pretty much in Europe it is the 27th and the 28th. That is the weekend. I've got all of the times up on screen around about now. Cheesemeister on Twitter came up with a really good graphic. I will leave all of these times in the description. Pretty much for Europeans, we pretty much get to play it on Saturday. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, the first time slot. But yeah, there's 2 weekends by the way. So you got next weekend, and you got the weekend after as well. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to trying out ARMS. And the last, actually, that is not the last. That is the last thing actually. So yeah, I'm getting, my excitement's getting carried away. So yeah, I'm just really excited, because as soon as we've got that global Testpunch. You've got that tournament to look forward to as well. So we don't have any confirmation what content will be included within the global Testpunch, but I don't really care. I'm getting to play ARMS, which I'm really excited about, next week, which is about 3 weeks earlier than what I expected to play ARMS. So yeah, I'm just really buzzing for the game. This direct was great for me, got me really excited for the game. Can't wait to try out all of the characters, especially I always get the name of this wrong. Is it Bark and Bite or Bite and Bark? I'm always getting the combination wrong. Yeah, it's Bite and Bark. So can't wait to try out that character. That looks really fun, especially when you bounce up. You can like step on the dog, like to do a combination. That just looks really cool. I'm just really looking forward to this game. So there's going to be more ARMS content. I've got some ARMS gameplays still on my external hard drive to upload, so I will upload them by this time next week. But that ARMS direct was great in my opinion. Really did enjoy it. Let me know your thoughts about the direct in the comments, and I will see you next time.